last time we talk about seven Raja Aprihaniya Dhamma. Today we will continue to talk about Satta Bhikkhu Aprihaniya Dhamma. Seven non-declines dhammas for bhikkhus. Yeah, when the Buddha explained seven Raja Aprihaniya Dhamma to Venerable Ananda, then Vasagara Brahmana, taking the methods from the Buddha, then he went back to Royal Palace. As soon as he went back to Royal Palace, he left from the monastery. The Buddha also asked Venerable Ananda to declare, to gather all Bhikkhu Sangha at one assembly hall in monastery. Then Venerable Ananda also announced, all Bhikkhu Sanghas gathers to assembly hall, the Dhamma hall in monastery, according to the Buddha's instructions. Then after some times, all Bhikkhu Sangha gathered at assembly hall in monastery. Then when the Bhikkhu Sangha are ready at the assembly halls, then Venerable Ananda informed the Buddhas, Bhikkhu Sangha are gathering. Then Venerable Ananda invite the Buddhas to come to the assembly hall. Then the Buddha also came to assembly halls. Buddha also, preached these seven Bhikkhu Aprihaniya Dhamma to the Bhikkhu Sangha at the assembly hall. What are they? Number one, Bhikkhu Samagga Sandi Pade Sandi, Samagga Wodhe Sandi. Number one, okay?
Yes, sir.
Samagga Wodhe Sandi. Bhikkhu Abhina Sandipada Bhula Bhoi Sandi. Abhina Sandipada Bhula Bhoi Sandi. Odi wa Bhikkhu Bhikkhunam Pati Kenka no Prihani. Abhina Sandipada Bhula Bhoi Sandi. To hold regular and frequent assemblies. As long as the monks, the bhikkhus hold regular and frequent assemblies, they may be expected to prosper and not decline. The Buddha said this Dhamma to Bhikkhu Sangha. This is the first things conduces to welfare of the monk, to develop for the monks, not to decline. When they gather, when they have the regular gathering, regular assemblies and frequent assemblies, then what can happen? What can happen? You see here in the picture. This is the Dhamma Sima and Faudrya main center in Molamyai. So that we have gatherings, assemblies in every full moon day and new moon day for Patimokkha recitations. So then we have regular gathering once 2 weeks or twice a month. So in this gathering, what will happen? Then after recitations of Patimokkha, then Sayadaw and Nayaka Sayadaw also gave order to the junior bhikkhus. Then we have this kinds of information. Some bhikkhu are not meditating, not going to the Sima hall, meditation hall. Then when we admonish, you should go to Sima Hall, you should go to practice meditation, you should go to the teachers for interview regularly. They also admonish the junior bhikkhu. When they give order, when they remind in this way, then what will happen? They also go to the Sima halls to meditate regularly. They also interview regularly. Then their meditations improve. Then if there are some bhikkhus who are not following the monastery rule or Vinaya rules in the monastery or in the 4 branches, then they also inform to the Sayadaw or Nayaka Sayadaws or meditation teachers. Then those who are not following Vinaya rules, then you should follow, or they should follow the Vinaya rules. Those who are not following the monastery rule, they should follow the monastery rule in this way. Some bhikkhu in the 4 branches, they are not following the Vinaya rule, or they should follow, etc. Then Sayadaws, the senior Sayadaw, admonish them, okay, give orders to them. Then because then Sayadaw are knowing what we are doing, so we should not do those kinds of evil things. We should avoid doing the evil things. We should follow the Vinaya rule, or they will avoid doing evil things or breaking the Vinaya rule or monastery rule in the future. Because of this reason, okay, to hold regular and frequent assembly is to prosper for bhikkhus, to develop for the monks, not to decline. Number 2, bhikkhu samaga sanipate santi, samaga vodai santi, samaga sangha karaniyani kare santi. Bodhi eva bhikkhu bhikkhuna patikinka no prihani. As long as the monks meet in harmony, break up in harmony, and carry on the sangha texts and harmonies, they may be expected to prosper, to develop, not decline. The Buddha continued to talk about the second things for development of bhikkhu sangha. Meeting and harmony. They should have meeting. They should meet in harmony. Then they should also break up. They should also finish the meetings in harmony. They should also carry on their sangha texts in harmony. Chetiya patijagana thawar. Sometimes to cleanse, to do the cleaning duties and chetiya, around chetiya or around body tree, or in the meditation hall, etc., around the monastery. Or sometimes they, because of some reason, they want to say something. They want to say something like here, the Buddha, want to give this 7 Aprihaniya Dhammas to Bhikkhu Sangha. Then the Buddha asked them to gather at one assembly hall, or to give order, etc. Then, then please all Bhikkhu Sanghas gather at assembly hall and the meditation halls together. What time, etc. Then they announced, or they have the gong or the bell. Then as soon as they hear the bells together at one hall, then they don't show any reasons. I have to do something. I am sewing the rope. I am picking the bow. I haven't finished yet. They don't show any reason. As soon as they hear the reminding gongs, hitting the gongs, then they go to the assembly halls immediately. Okay?
Yes.
If they show, I have to do something, I cannot go. Okay, I am sewing the rope, I am breaking the bow, I am doing something, I'm busy, I'm not feel. Then if they don't go there, then they are not meeting in harmony. Then when they go there without showing any reason, or they are meeting in harmony. See in the picture on the screen. Here, this one says Sima settings in our Phaudaya monastery and Bien Ulun. Then in this Sima settings, all bhikkhu need to gather in the Sima hall. If some bhikkhu disagree with the Sima setting, maybe for example, he didn't attend the Sima setting, he is still in the monastery compound or Sima compound, then what will happen? This Sima setting will not be successful. That is why all bhikkhu sangha need to gather in Sima halls to be successful in Sima settings.
Yes.
Okay, if Sima is not successful, what will happen? Then all sangha karmas also will not be successful. Then if someone ordained in this Sima as a bhikkhu, this karma also will not be successful. So there will be many problems. But if all bhikkhu sanghas gather in Sima, and the Sima sitting, Sima is successful. So after sitting up for the Sima, they can also do any sangha karma, including the Upasambhada ceremony. Then they can become a bhikkhu purely. Okay, and because of this reason, meeting in harmony, breaking up in harmony and carry on breaking up in harmony is to develop for monks, not to decline. You see here, Samaga Sangha Karyani Krisandi, the to carry on the Sangha text in harmony. You see in the picture. This is also in our monastery. You may remember here some bhikkhus from our monastery, even Vietnamese bhikkhu, is it?
Yes, Sayadaw.
In our monastery, especially in summer season, the forest fires come to our monastery many times. Maybe 2 days ago, also daytime and nighttime, any times, very big fires come to our monastery. Then we have the guns to fight the fire. So all bhikkhu sangha from our monastery come out from their kuti and fight with the fire. Then they won the fire. If we don't do this sangha text, then what will happen? The forest fires will burn our kuti and our monastery. That is why to do the Sangha test and harmony is also very important to prosper, to develop for monk, not to decline. And also, in summer seasons, before coming the forest fires, then they also clean the rope, not to have any rubbish or leaf on the rope in advance. Okay, in advance. In this way also, they also do together, many bhikkhus together. If they don't do those kinds of Sangha texts and harmony, then forest fire will burn. In the same way, the other things also, okay, they do their respective Sangha's duties, accordingly, then all are peaceful and the monastery, all are peaceful in sasana. Sasana also in the same way, they are doing their respective duties. Some are studying, some are teaching, some are practicing meditations, some are teaching. In this way, we all bhikkhu sangha in sasana are doing sangha's duties, Gandha, Dura, and Vipassana, Dura duties. Because then, these factors will make the sanghas to prosper, not to decline. attacks. Number 3.
Yes.
Number 3 say Bhikkhu Apinyadana Pinyapesanti Pinyadana Smo Chinde Santi Itha Pinya Se to Sekhavisu Samadaya Wate Santi. As long as they do not authorized what have not been authorized already, and do not abolish what have been authorized, but proceed according to what have been authorized by the rule or training. Here, Bhikkhu Apinyata Napinya Pesanti. Then, Apinyata Napinya Pesanti. Apinyata Napinya Pesanti. The Buddha didn't lay down the Vinaya rules, or didn't put the Vinaya rule, didn't lay down the Vinaya rule. Okay? Apinyata Napinya Pesanti. Then the Bhikkhu, they should not lay down the new Vinaya rules themselves. They should not put the new Vinaya rule themselves. Okay? There is a Apinyata Napinya Pesanti. Apinyata Napinya Pesanti. Upasena, Venerable Upasena is the younger brother of Venerable Sariputta. Then he left when then one day the Buddha wished to stay alone for 3 months without meeting with anybody, any bhikkhu sanghas, any devotees. Okay? Then the Buddha declared, the Buddha announced, I wish to stay alone for 3 months without meeting with anybody, except the bhikkhu who will bring the food for me. Then after announcing in this way, then the Buddha stayed alone without meeting with anybody. Only the bhikkhu who brings the food for bhikkhu can meet with the Buddha. The rest of the bhikkhu or devotees cannot meet with the Buddha. Then the Buddha is still living in this way alone in Savatthi city, Jetavana monastery. Venerable Upasena, the younger brother of Venerable Sariputta, came to the Buddha, came to Jetavana monastery to meet with the Buddha, together with his followers from very far away. Then when he came to Jetavana monastery, they meet with the Buddha also accepted him. Then they have conversation, conversation each other, okay? After that, they have conversation each other. After that, the Buddha, actually they are wearing the robe. There's a agreement in the Sangha in Savatthi city. What is their agreement? What is their agreement mean? If the Buddha want to stay alone without meeting with anybody, if someone go to the Buddha to meet, then he should say Apati Desana for Pachitiya Apati. The Buddha didn't lay down, but he was meeting with the Buddha together with his followers. Then the Buddha also accepted them to meet him. Then after that, all the Upasena, Venerable Upasena's follower, or bhikkhu, wear the Pansukula Chivara. Actually, not only Pansukula Chivara, they are living in the forest monastery, Arenika Dudenga. Okay? Then they are also going to the village or cities for unspoot. This one is a Pinda Patika Dudenga. Then they are also wearing the dusty robe, Pansukula Chivara. Okay? The Venerable Upasena also taken these 3 Dudengas. His follower also practicing these 3 Dudengas. Then one bhikkhu is sitting near the Buddha. Then the Buddha says to him, Bhikkhu, you look very admirable. Okay, admirable. You look very, respectable with the Pansukula Chivara. Do you like to wear the Pansukula Chivara? Do you please to wear the Pansukula Chivara? Then the Bhikkhu answer. What the Bhikkhu answer is, okay, I am not pleased to wear the Pansukula Chivara. Then me, I don't like to wear the Pansukula Chivara. Then why you are wearing the Pansukula Chivara? Then he answer, our teacher asked me to wear the Pansukula Chivara. That is why I am wearing the Pansukula Chivara. He answers. He also answered. Then the Buddha asks Venerable Upasena, your audience, your bhikkhu, your followers, bhikkhu are very respectful, okay, with the Pansukula Chivara. How do you admonish them to see, to look good with the Pansukula Chivara? In this way, okay? Then Venerable Upasena answers, Bande, if someone requests me to ordain under my Upajaya ship, then I ask them, I am living in forest monastery. I am practicing Pinda Pada Dudenga. I go to the village or cities for unspoot. Then collecting the unspoot, I eat the unspoot. Pinda Pada Dudenga. Then another one is a Pansukula Chivara. I am wearing the Pansukula Chivara. Can you stay in the forest monastery? Can you do Pinda Pada Dudenga and Pinda Pada Dudenga and can you wear the Pansukula Chivara? Can you practice Pansukula Dudenga? Then if you agree with this, then I will allow you to ordain under my Vijaya ship. He take this promise from those persons. Then when they agree with those those agreements, then I allow them to ordain under my Upajaya ship. Next year also in the same way. Then all Upasenas, Venerable Upasenas audience, all Bhikkhu followers become, those who are practicing 3 Dudengas. That is why his audience is very respectful. Then the Buddha asked Upasena, okay, Upasena, do you know the agreement of Sanghas from Savatthi city? I don't know, Bande. Okay, they have agreement. If some bhikkhu meet the Buddha during this period, they should say Apati Desna for Pajitya Apati. Or then Venerable Upasena says to the Buddha, okay, Apinyata, Penyapesami, I will not lay down the new Vinaya rule if the Buddha hasn't laid down yet. Okay? Pinyata Nasmo Chinditavan, then I will not abolish the Vinaya rule that the Buddha already laid down. Yata Pinyati Sekabredu Samadaya Wotesami, we will follow according to the Buddha's Vinaya rules. he says like this. Then the Buddha also calls sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Then the Buddha allows those who are practicing these three Dutyangas, okay, they have opportunities to meet the Buddha anytime, whenever they want, or they can approach the Buddha anytime they want. Then, when they leave from the Buddha, then at the gate of Jetavana Monastery, many Bhikkhu Sangha from Savatthi city are waiting. Venerable Upasena and his followers. Okay, then we have agreement. You don't follow. Say Abadi Desna for Pajitya Abadi. Then Venerable Upasena also explain what the Buddha says. If Bhikkhu practice these three Dutyangas, then the Buddha allow him to approach anytime they want. Or sure, we should not make new rules if the Buddha didn't lay down yet. Okay, haven't laid down yet. We should follow the Buddha's Vinaya rule. Or they also agree. So many Bhikkhu Sangha also practice these three Dutyangas. Then some Bhikkhus, they want to make the new Vinaya rules, although the Buddha didn't lay down. Or some Bhikkhu, they don't want to follow the Vinaya rule laid down by the Buddha. Okay, they want to, this Vinaya rule is not possible to follow nowadays. Okay, that's why we should remove this Vinaya rule. They cannot do so. Because of this reason, if something happens, in the Sangha's Kausa, this is sixth Sangha Kausas in Myanmar. Since beginning of the first Sangha Kausa up to the sixth Sangha Kausa, they decided, all Bhikkhu Sangha decided not to make a new rule and not to remove the Vinaya rule laid down by the Buddha. Only just to follow all Vinaya rule, although they are very small, according to the Buddha's Vinaya rule. There will be one things to prosper for bhikkhus, not to decline. Number 4, okay. Bhikkhu yete bhikkhu thera ratinyu chira papajita sangha pitaro sangha prinayaka te sakare sandi krungare sandi mane sandi puja sandi te sencha sotaba menye sandi bodhi yewa bhikkhu bhikkhuna bhati kinga no prihani. As long as they honor, respect, revere and salute the elders or long-standings who are long ordained fathers and leaders of the Sangha, the order of Bhikkhu Sangha. Okay, the order. Then they may be expected to prosper, not to decline. The Bhikkhu should respect the seniors, Sayadaws. Okay, should approach the senior Sayadaws. Then, when they don't approach the senior Sayadaw, what will happen? They cannot learn from the senior Sayadaw. They cannot receive. They cannot listen to the admonish from the senior Sayadaw. Then they don't know how to do to develop in Bhikkhu life. When they approach, when they respect the senior Sayadaw, then they teach the juniors how to do. Okay, what should be done, what should not be done, etc. Then they know how to do in the sasana. Then Bhikkhu life will developed. You see in the picture, Paul Sayadaw is approaching the Dhamma Sayadaw, Bhadanda Kumarabhivamsa. This Sayadaw is the head of Sangha's council. Okay, head of Sangha councils in Myanmar. When Paul Sayadaw was studying Priyati, he also learned from the Sayadaws in Priyati school. Until now, then from time to time, Paul Sayadaw approached the Sayadaw and respect. Because of this reason, some problem can be solved. Why? For example, Paul Sayadaw is teaching the meditations in accordance with the Buddha's teachings. But you know, some bhikkhu in the Myanmar, they are also actually have Prayati knowledge. They are also teaching meditation, but different from how Sayadaw's teaching. Then they want to make a problem of how teaching is not correct, it is wrong, something like this. Then at that times, you know, Bhamo Sayadaw or Bhamo Sayadaw admonish them, don't blame for our Sayadaws, don't criticize for our Sayadaw's teaching. Our Sayadaw teaching is correct. He is teaching according to the Buddha's teaching. When he admonishes them in this way, then the problem automatically solved. Okay, automatically stop. That is why from time to time need to approach the Edda Sangha Nayaka, Sangha, you know, the Pri Nayaka, Sangha Pri Nayaka, Sangha Pitara, like this. Then this factors to develop, to prosper for bhikkhu, not to decline. Number 5, the next one. Then, you know, Uppanaya, Tanmaya, Pono Buikaya, Nawasan, Geche Sandi, as long as they do not fall praise to desires which arise and then and leads to rebirth, or they may be expertise to prosper, not decline. You know, some bhikkhu are finding the 4 requisites, or because of the 4 requisites, they are following the devotees from village to village, from cities to city, from country to country. They are following the desire of craving, tanha. Okay, then they will not prosper. Then this tanha will lead to the round of rebirth. Okay, the samsara. Then they will also experience a lot of suffering in the samsara when they are following the desire of craving. Then, if they don't follow the devotees from because of 4 requisites, they only just stay with the Dhamma. Okay, they don't follow the craving's desire. When the craving appear, no problem. They try to pay attention the meditation objects and stay with their respective meditation objects. Then craving automatically disappear or stop. Then, if they don't follow if they don't fall praise to the desires, okay, desire, the cravings, then there will be to prosper for bhikkhus, not to decline. Actually, if they are following the cravings or desires for 4 requisites, actually they cannot gain the 4 requisites. They only they stay with the Dhamma by fulfilling the 3 trainings. At that time, although they don't want to obtain the gains, 4 requisites, sure, they will obtain a lot of requisites. That is why. Then, okay, if you want to obtain the 4 requisites, only just stay by fulfilling the 3 trainings, then they will automatically offer to you. Number 6. Yawa Guyancha Bhikkhu Aranyake Su Senasane Su Sabekha Boisandi, as long as they are devotees to forest lodgings, they may be expected to prosper, not decline. You know, then bhikkhu are willing to stay in the forest monastery. Sure, they can. The bhikkhu life will prosper, will develop, will not decline. You know, Sayadaw in the picture, since maybe 30 years or his age, then he went to the forest to stay in the forest for a long time until now. You see, then he has many monasteries, many requisites, many devotees. He is developing. Is it? In the same way, if a bhikkhu is interested to stay in the forest, not in the village or city monastery, or they can be expected to prosper, not decline. Praise the bhikkhu who are living in forest monastery, then the bhikkhu who are living in city or village monastery. Okay? Why? The Buddha phrase, the bhikkhu who are living in forest monastery. You know, when they are living in a city monastery, although they are entering into jhana in the city's monastery, after emerging from the jhana, what will happen? They will hear many the women's song, girls' song, and also many different kinds of the noise in the city. Because of this reason, or even their attainment will drop down, will may disappear. But the bhikkhu who are living in the forest monastery, for example, he has no attainment. He only just sleeping in the forest monastery. After waking up from the sleeping, as soon as he wake up from the sleeping, then they will hear the sound of the animals like a peacock, etc. Then they have the possession of forest, aranyaka senya. Then they feel very peaceful in their mind. Then rapture will appear. Then when they contemplate the rapture as anicca, dukkha, anatta, even they can become arahanta. Or because of this reason, the Buddha phrased the bhikkhu who are living in forest monastery, then who are living in city monastery. Number 7. Bhikkhu Pejasineva Sate Upatve Sandi Kendite Anagadasa Pesala Sabimachari Agachio Agadasa Pesala Sabimachari Pasuvirio Di Bodhi wa Bhikkhu Bhikkhuna Patikinka no Brihani. You know, as long as they preserve their person as mindfulness, okay, so this in the future, the gods among their companions will come to them, and those who have already come will feel at ease with them, or they may be expected to prosper, not decline. Many bhikkhu who are knowledgeable and who love the sila moralities, they also want to practice meditation diligently until they realize nibbana, etc. Then, when those new bhikkhus wants to come to the monastery, okay, we show welcomes to those bhikkhus to stay there. Oh, Bhante, please come here to practice meditation. We will support you. We will take care of you. Or in this way, need to invite them. Okay, need to invite them. When they come to the monastery, then we should also take care of them. Then okay, we support with the 4 requisites and also the other things to be able to fulfill the 3 training peacefully. Then okay, what will happen? Then if they are knowledgeable bhikkhus, then we can discuss about the priyati and patipati in this way. Then we can also remove many doubts by discussing with them. Or we can also practice meditation. In this way, even you can realize nibbana. Is it? You can realize nibbana. Then if we welcome to the bhikkhu who have been comes to monastery yet, or they want to come to the monastery again and again. Then they comes to the monastery, they are practicing here. We also take care of them. And they are also happy to practice meditation, to stay here. or to stay in the monastery. They came here only just for example, about 1 month. But when they are practicing meditations here, or they are happy with the support of the monastery and Bhikkhu Sangha, then they decide this, okay, I come here only just for 1 month actually, but I will stay here for 10 years or etc. In this way, okay, then if they are taking care of the bhikkhu, especially the moral bhikkhu, okay, who have morality, then they haven't comes, they invite them to come to your monastery or our monastery. When they come here, take care of them to fulfill the three training peacefully. Then there will be the development of monks, not to decline. All bhikkhus who wish to prosper or develop in their life, okay, may you be able to follow these 7 Aprihaniya Dhamma for bhikkhus. By following these 7 Aprihaniya Dhamma, then may you be able to develop in your life, may you be able to practice the 3 trainings until you realize Nibbana. Yes,